Okay, here's a little bit about my MaxxECU 8HP LS3 setup. Work in progress. We're about ready to start the vehicle. We're gonna mount the MaxxECU race under the bench seat. The bench seat extends to about here. The carpet will manipulate it where it's covered up but very accessible once the bench is removed. My Deutsch Connect breakout versus the Delphi gives me the main power group and GPO group here. This is a 12 pin or 12 way. DIN and digital group is here. There's 8 pins. You can see the sequential wiring that's up and down going to get a ground. This is my reverse relay setup. So, okay, in the engine bay, this is a GM high performance 6-liter. So it was a motor designed for MBS trucks essentially. And so it has LS3 heads, DOD deletes, an iron block, but it has LS3 architecture, which is a bit of a challenge. It would have been smarter just to buy an LS3, and this just was a great deal, and this is the motor we're using for now. So MaxxECU has a map sensor that's integrated. So if I was to show you the back of the motor, this goes to, actually it's right here, this goes to a T. This is the fuel pressure regulator line, and it's going to tee off to a 5/32, which goes into the main harness back there for the Max, giving us map signal. Okay. And that pass-through has a nice little cover plate. Okay, so let's start with the basics. This is a Guru AutoWorks LS adapter plate for the 8HP70. My 8HP70 is out of a 2022 Dodge Ram Classic, so it is compatible with the MaxxECU control. I did flash it with an ADCP that I bought, just making my life easier. You can see the MaxxECU harness interface here. Routed it over the tunnel through that connection, or through that port right here where the shift cable used to run. This is the amp wire. This is your neutral safety that I was showing you inside the truck. Truck has to be running to go in neutral unless you have this sort of control, this manual control. So that's built in here. Here's the other side of the feed and return for the cooling lines that I showed you at the top.